used the right banner because once I was wishing for Kokomi and I used this banner, but this was only my mistake and only once, so today I'm not going to do it. Okay, Kokomi, please come home early. We really need you. Okay, nothing here. And the second one, only 2 wishes for today. Nothing here as well. Unfortunately. Let's have a look at the history. So we had Diona recently, and after Diona it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So, but how much do I have here? I don't quite remember, but it is about 40, or I don't know, maybe more than 40 already wishes after Jean. So yeah, this place maybe is not a real lucky place, but I don't really believe in luck in these things because this is a gacha, and gacha is a random thing, and yeah. But let's hope that we will get her eventually until her banner will disappear. Alright, but today's task is to make a story quest of Yae Miko, and let's begin. Spend 1 story key. Okay, I have 1 story key. Finally, Yae Miko. Oh, what? Return to quest screen to view quest details. Okay. So here is our the Great Narukami offering. Mysterious urban legend. This is our story quest for Yae Miko. And let's go and let's see what they have prepared for us there. You planned to visit the Yae publishing house, but after arriving in Hanamizaka, you find that it is more lively than usual here. Alright, let's go. Let's go there. Guys, I'm absolutely sure that if you are playing Genshin Impact, you have already finished this quest because it was available a really long time ago, so I just don't want to speedrun everything, and I want to leave some content for you guys. We haven't been to the Yae publishing house in a while. Paimon wonders if they have any new books in. The one we read with A that time was pretty cool. Come on, this is a no-brainer, man. There's only one thing worth wishing for, and that is a ton of Mora. But the exam's next week. If I fail again, I'm seriously done for. I'm better off wishing that my exam goes smoothly. It's just an exam, trust me. There's no problem you can solve by throwing more at it. If it doesn't work, then just keep throwing till it does. Wise words, wise words. What are they arguing about? It's quite a spirited debate. Oh, really? You guys don't know? You need but stand on this land at midnight, lower your head and recite a special incantation. Then your wish will come true. What does that mean? Is it from a novel? Looks like you guys really aren't in the loop. This, my friends, is the next big thing. A highly effective wish ritual, guaranteed to make your wishes come true. Oh, they're talking about these rituals as well, because we were just making some ritual to get Kokomi and it didn't work, as you could see. So, I personally don't actually believe in this ritual, not sound credible. Right? Even Paimon knows that's just not how the world works. I didn't believe it at first either, but that changed when it worked for someone I know. It's this guy called Kuniko. He's practically always been unemployed, wastes his days away, and he owes a lot of money, like a lot. But get this, I don't see him for a few days and suddenly I find him dressed to the nines and feasting at a high-class restaurant. I want to make the volume a little bit lower because I cannot hear myself and this is not very convenient. I heard it directly from him. He used this wishing ritual and the next day he woke up to find his whole bed filled high with Mora. His whole bed was filled with wow. Paimon, calm down. You are so excited you can barely get the words out. Of course, I'm sure the part about waking up lying on a bed of Mora is a bit of an exaggeration. But whether you believe it or not, it's not exactly a difficult ritual. It can't hurt to give it a try, right? If you're still feeling skeptical, just ask around. There are a lot of very compelling stories about this going around these days. Really? Well, come on, lovely dream. Let's go ask around right now, shall we? Why the sudden urgency? Well, if it really is true, then just think of all the Mora Paimon could. Oh, and you'd finally be reunited with your twin too. Let's go, let's go. Well, in what case the Mora can help us to find our twin? I don't quite understand. By the way, I have a lot of Mora nowadays because I was saving the Mora for the Kokomi and I collected a lot. As you can see, 8 million Mora. So we are quite rich in the game, if you can say so. But actually, I believe that Primogems are more valuable than Mora. So I don't care when I need to spend some Mora on the Primogems. On closer inspection, it seems like there really are a lot of people talking about this kind of stuff. Hey, see those two? Paimon remembers them from the Yae publishing house. One's an editor and the other's an author. Yes, I remember them as well. They were at our how do you say everyday commissions. Yeah, daily commissions. Grasp the thought in mind, clear like the light of the moon, as close as skin with you. No, though, wait, hear my summons, right? What is he talking about? I don't understand. No, it's not hear my summons, it's heed my summons. Eat. You're never going to get it down at this rate. Hey, what are you guys up to? Whoa, sheesh, you scared me. Okay. Where did I leave off with the incantation again? Incantation. Are you guys trying out this new wishing ritual stuff too?
Junkichi is trying it out to be specific.
He's hit a bit of a creativity block recently, so I'm helping him make a wish so that he can move past it. I didn't think you guys would believe in this kind of thing. I mean, I obviously don't, but Junkichi never listens to an outside opinion, so all I can do is go along with it.
Mr. Shigeru,
can you please be a little more accommodating? This is extremely important to me. People have had all kinds of wishes come true, become more attractive, get rich quick, ace their studies. I'm just a poor struggling writer looking to get over a creative hurdle. Is that so much to ask?
know this
I
is going
just
to
know
work.
that this
Gut
is
feeling
going
about
to work. I have a gut feeling about it.
Didn't you say the same thing
Didn't
when
you
went to
say?
make your
Didn't you
wish at
say
the Grand
the
Narukami
same
Shrine?
thing
Oh, I just
when you
know
went
this is
to
gonna
make
work.
your wish
Gut
at the Grand
feeling about it.
Narukami Shrine? Oh, I just know this is gonna work. I have a gut feeling about it.
Alma Mori from the
The Alma
shrine
Mori
takes
from
too
the
long to have
shrine
any
take
effect
too
on your
long
luck.
to have any effect
Alright,
on
enough
your
of that.
luck.
Help me get this incantation.
Alright, enough
New
of
book
that.
depends on
Help
it.
me get this incantation down. My new book depends on it.
Look,
To be completely honest, I think you need to sit down and have a good think about what kind of story you want to write. Where's all that self-confidence you had when you first started out?
Look at you now.
Look at you now, trying dubious methods from any old light novel. Wait, what? This wishing ritual comes from a light novel.
Yep, it's from the one called
Yep,
A First-Hand Guide to
it's from
Summoning
the one
Spirits.
called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. Is it published by Yae Publishing House?
No,
It's most likely a self-published title. It just appears out of nowhere and took Inazuma by storm.
As a fellow writer,
I'll refrain from passing comments on how well the story is written, but everyone is saying the wish in Incantations, it contains the real deal.
Look,
Junkichi. Yes, everyone's saying it's real, it works, but that's only half the story. I've also heard lots of people saying that everyone who's had their wish granted using this method starts behaving strangely.
what's so surprising about
What's so surprising about that? They are probably just
having their wish come true.
cheaty or kitty with joy at having their wish come true. This is starting to sound a little suspicious. Why don't we go to the Grand Narukami Shrine and ask Yae Miko about it? Lovely dream. She's the expert when it comes to both light novels and the supernatural. Okay, so here we have a light novel that contains all this rituals, and we need to go to the Grand Narukami Shrine and look for Yae Miko now. Okay, nothing special for now. Let's go. I'm not sure where did they get that book, but probably it can be anything. It can be Yae Miko's book as well. Miko, great you're here.
Well, hello there, young ones.
Well, hello there, young ones. What brings you to the shrine? It just so happens that I have a wonderful novel here. I highly recommend it. We'd like your expert input on something. What did you want to ask? Well, we were just, actually, you look kind of busy. Is this a bad time?
No,
not at all. It's nothing major.
Lady Gucci,
Lady Gucci, what do you mean nothing major? I'm backing you. You've gotta help me save my brother. What's up with him? What's happened?
It really is
nothing major. I stand by that. Oh, but since you're so curious, let's have him relate the story one more time just for you. I wish that we have Yae Miko as a playable character today here in this quest, because I skipped her banner unfortunately. But I really like her, and I really like her design. She's so cute.
you two seem to have a
You do seem to have a good relationship with Gucci. Please put in a good word for me. You have to convince her to help my brother. Here's what happened. My name is Kato Yohei, and my brother is Kato Shingo. All he's ever wanted is to become a sword master, so he once asked Sensei Tomon of the Meiko Shisu art to take him on as a disciple. Tomon turned him away, took one look at him and said he didn't have what it takes to train in the art of the sword. But my brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could. like
Completely different
he's
person.
become a completely
The
different
doctors
person.
can't find anything
The
wrong with
doctors
him,
can't
so I'm
find
betting he
anything
must
wrong
be
with
the
him,
work of
so
an evil
I'm
spirit. That's
betting
why
it
I'm here
must be
begging
a
for
work of an
Gucci
evil
Ai's help.
spirit. That's why I'm here begging for Gucci Ai's help. You know,
there
there really aren't as many evil spirits lurking around as you seem to think.
Your brother
Your brother achieved the goal he'd been striving toward for as long as he can remember, and now it's gone. It's only natural that he feels a little empty and lost while he's trying to find a new direction.
If it were me, I'd just
If it were me, I'd just leave him for
soon enough.
I just leave him be for a couple of days. He'll recover on his own soon enough.
No, Lady Gucci.
No,
If you
Lady
saw him for
Gucci.
yourself, you'd
If you
know.
saw him for yourself, you'd know. I
I
guarantee you he's not acting like someone who feels empty and lost.
Oh,
Alright. Then tell me, when did your brother spar with Domon's disciple?
About
About 5 days ago. 5 days ago, you say?
Yes, Lady Gucci.
Yes, Lady Gucci, that's a long time for him to be acting up like this. I'm really worried about him. Our greatest wish is to one day found our own school, just like Tomo. We can't jeopardize that dream now.
wait a minute.
Wait a minute, now I'm a little confused. Are you here to save your brother, or are you here to make your dreams of founding a martial arts school come true? Well, they're kind of two sides of the same coin, aren't they? Whatever, let me ask you this. Have you heard of any interesting new rumors lately? If so, I'd love to hear about them. What? Rumors? I haven't heard anything.
Oh
Oh dear. Well, that's too bad. Lady Gucci, please stop changing the subject. This is somewhat like we're talking about here. Please, you have gotta help me. Miko, he seems really desperate. This thing with his brother sounds really bad. Come on, you should help him. He looks very anxious. He looks very pitiful. Okay, fine. Then it's decided. Yae Miko. Yae Miko, so you're gonna help him.
Kato,
whatever your name was. These
These
two guests are trusted acquaintances of mine, and in fact they are experts in resolving all manner of strange and supernatural phenomena. Exorcism and that sort of thing are all in the day's work for them. Yeah, wait a second. Really? Is that hesitation that I detect in your voice? So let me get this straight. You come begging to me for help. I actually recommend someone for the job. Then suddenly you start doubting me.
Not at all.
Not at all, never. Whatever Lady Gucci says, I trust wholeheartedly.
Please follow me.
Thank you too for your willingness to help. Please follow me. Now hold on a hot second, Miko. We may be a lot of things, but we ain't exorcists. Yeah, this is way beyond our level. We have no clue about this. Don't worry. If you want an exorcism, just grab a handful of salt and mutter some mumbo jumbo while you're sprinkling it around. It's a common trope in light novels, right? You just have to have a bit of bravado. As soon as the protagonist gains self-confidence, everything else just magically falls into place. This is not a light novel, though. Pretty sure there's more to an exorcism than bravado. Or bravado. You were the ones who seemed concerned about his situation. Don't you think it would be a little unfair to make me do all the work? Besides, we both know you wouldn't be here at the Grand Narcomin Shrine unless you had a request for me too. This is an opportunity to demonstrate that you come in good faith. Oh, this feels all wrong, but you technically have a point, so...
Alright, let's go.
Don't worry now. I'll be coming alone too. Okay, lovely dream. Let's follow Yae, and go visit his brother.
What is going on here?
What as I can imagine. Or maybe we will need to fight, I don't know. No, another dialogue. How strange, my brother has been meditating here pretty much constantly over the past few days, but now he's gone. Meditating. Yeah, it's something that he suddenly started doing after defeating Tomo's disciple. He just sits there alone talking to himself. It's pretty disturbing, actually. But that's not important right now. Where the heck could he have gone in his current state? This does pose a bit of problem. If we can't find your brother, well, we can't perform an exorcism with nothing to exorcise, can we? Kato, whatever your name was, given the circumstances, why don't you start by going to find your brother and also picking up a handful of salt on your way? We'll need to use it during the exorcism. Okay, got it. I'm on it. Miko, what about us? Shouldn't we help look for his brother too? No need. Well, what's his face is handling that. We'll take a walk around and ask people what they know about the two brothers. Maybe we'll find out some amusing details. Okay, alright, I see the strategy of Miko. Maybe she thinks that this guy isn't a good guy or some other things. I don't know what's on her mind. But we will see, right? We need to talk with different people in this village to find out about these brothers. Hello, sir. We'd like to ask you about the Kato brothers. Oh, are you debt collectors? Yae said to tell. Not to worry, he'll be able to pay you back as soon as he has enrolled a few disciples. Debt collectors? No, we're not here for anything like that. But it sounds like Yae and Shingo have gotten themselves into a bit of a pickle. Well, yes, I don't think there is any disputing that. Those two don't have any ounce of dedication between them. They just hop between ideas and won't stick to anything. But Yae said his brother that his brother has always wanted to become a sword master and even asked Tomon to be his sensei. That's true, yes. Shingo begged Tomon to take him on and eventually finally relented. But even after convincing every known sensei to give him a chance, he was the same as ever, bumming around in class instead of focusing on his training. In the end, Tomon had enough and kicked him out, but Shingo was resentful about it. He blamed Tomon for not seeing his potential and even declared that he would challenge a disciple of Tomon to duel. Wait, what? That's not what we heard.
Oh, how
interesting. We heard a slightly different version. My brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could, and finally proved himself by defeating one of Tomon's best disciples in a duel recently. Yohei said that Shingo trained hard. That's ridiculous. He just lay there, causing Toei heaven all day, every day. Some training regimen, that is. Yohei did tell me about Shingo winning the fight, but I took it with a grain of salt. You can ask Kenji at the village entrance more about that. He always has reliable information. So this young Yohei. So the Yohei fooled us and told us the wrong story, right? Yeah. Okay, I see. That's why Yae Miko wasn't rushing to help him, because she had an idea that he's going to fool her. Oh, you mean Shingo and Yae. Yeah, we heard that Shingo defeated an apprentice of demons recently. Is that true? Yes, it's true. Wait, so
are you here because you heard that
you're here because you heard
sign up?
they're starting their own school and you're looking to sign up? We're not here to sign up, but we would like to hear more details about the fight. Well, you've come to the right person. I actually went to watch it. I thought it was a joke when I first heard that Shingo was going to challenge a disciple of the Miko Shizuhard. But when he drew his sword, whoa, he became a whole different person. The way he handled his blade, it was like flowing water, mesmerizing to watch. Thomas' disciple is no pushover, but he was absolutely no match for Shingo. Is Shingo really that strong? Yup, he seemed pretty euphoric after winning the duel too. He was celebrating very vocally, saying something like, "What a duel, I haven't felt this good in a long time." Any other details to share? We've heard that Shingo has been behaving rather out of character since then. I'd definitely say that he has more energy than he used to. In the past, he never used to do much except lie around sunbathing all day. But just yesterday, for example, I saw him cutting down trees for the village ahead. In the space of one afternoon, he did what most people couldn't finish in 3 days. Not only that, but he managed to fell a lavender melon tree with just one kick. Oh my, what happened to him, I wonder. Interesting, quite impressive. Things got weird after that though. The village had brought out some tofu for him and he just flipped out. He shouted, "What is that stuff? Keep that away from me," then ran off.
Lady Gucci.
Lady Gucci. Esteemed exorcists, finally I found you.
I found my brother. He's at the waterfall.
I found my brother, he's at the waterfall, and I've got the salt you asked for, too. Come on, let's go. As much as I'd prefer to stand here some more delicious details, I suppose we had better be going. Now that he has been found. Okay, and this is interesting. I thought that he was fooling us, but maybe I was wrong. Where's this waterfall he's talking about? Oh, this is far from here, really. Well, we can chat a little bit while we are running there. So guys, let me know in the comments. Have you pulled your Yae Miko or Raiden Shogun or Kokomi? Because the banner is already several days out with the Shogun and Kokomi, and Yae Miko. Yae Miko's banner finished already, so it is really interesting. Who did you pull out? Did you succeed? And what happened while you were summoning? Because sometimes I get a character early than needed, then I suppose, and sometimes I need to summon until guaranteed wish, and this is frustrating a little bit.
That's him at the waterfall.
Okay, so this is Yae's brother. Wow, he's meditating while sitting in the waterfall. That's pretty wild. Sorry guys, I have some messages here on my other phone, and I feel the cold anymore. That's interesting. That's like someone is sitting inside his body besides him. I can't take it anymore. I'm gonna die. Yae, save me. Save me. Oh, this is scary. Did you hear that? The lovely dream. All the nonsense aside is calling for help. Huh? Who goes there? He stood up, and now he's coming this way.
No,
No, don't come any closer. Help. What do we do? Miko, think of something.
Oh,
Poor thing. Yae, your brother's life is hanging in the balance, and he's using his final breaths to call on you for help. Whatever shall we do? How should I know?
The way it looks to me is that
The way it looks to
Shingo
me
feels terribly resentful to you about something.
is that Shingo feels terribly resentful to you about something. Would you mind telling me what that's all
I
about?
don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know, but surely you should have more insight than anyone else into how your brother came to be this way. Yae, I suggest you think very carefully before you open your mouth again. This is a life or death situation.
Your
brother is your closest relative.
You must have noticed
straight away when he started acting out of character. And yet 5 whole days passed before he occurs to you to come and seek help from me. You really expect me not to notice the gaping holes in your story.
But
I,
As you wish.
as you wish, it's fine by me if you don't want to tell the truth. But after Shingo dies, you'll be next.
It's futile trying to
It's
escape.
futile trying to escape. Anywhere in the world you run to, it will be right behind your back. After all, you did summon it together. Alright, I'll talk, I'll tell you everything. My brother and I used a wishing incantation. We made a wish from a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. Yes, that's it. The one that's all the rage right now. You just have to recite an incantation at midnight and your wish will be granted. Just like the book described, wait for the magic symbol, step inside, barefoot at midnight, said the incantation, and lo and behold, spheres of light appeared all around us. After my brother wished to become a swordmaster, it really worked. Out of nowhere, he suddenly had this amazing sword skills, but his whole personality changed too. Why did you seek help right away? Why did you wait till now to get him some help? Because I was worried that if he goes back to normal, he'll lose his skills with the sword. If that happens, it would ruin our plans to start a martial art school, and we'd be back to being poor. I just wanted to keep this under wraps until he'd managed to get the dojo set up and paid off our debts. So then, why'd you go to the Grand Narukami Shrine? Well, because with the way he's acting now, I was worried that rumors might start spreading that he's gotten involved in the occult arts or something, and then no one would want to sign up as his disciple. So I was thinking that maybe Lady Gucci might have a way to get my brother back to normal, but let him keep his sword skills. My, look at you with your ingenious schemes. Stop deluding yourself. These newfound sword skills are not his. They belong to the spirit that has possessed him. Oh, see, I was right. The spirit is inside his body. You're right. We are wrong to do what we did. We had this coming. All right then. Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt and then draw your sword. So we were throwing salt at him, right? What is that? Oh, this is That's what you summoned, and look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming straight for you. Whoa, save me, save me. Miko, he fainted. What do we do now?
We
do nothing. But you little one, just a quick fight and this will be all over. Who's this? Oh, a fellow sword master. Come on, fight me. This is Arakawa Koji. This is the spirit.
Be careful.
He's coming, lovely dream, be careful. Okay, let's fight.
Rain outlines your fate. There is no escape.
Simple, we just need to defeat him. This samurai spirit.
Witness the power of good one. Time for takeoff.
Simple.
Shine down. Torn to oblivion.
That was great, excellent. Whoa, what a rush. I haven't felt this great in a long, long time. He disappeared, but he looked pretty content at the end there. Well, Paimon sure is confused. Do you know what that was all about, lovely dream? I have a rough idea. I'm completely bewildered as well.
We can talk about it later.
We can talk about it later. They're about to wake up. What am I doing here? Yae, is that you? Shingo, are you alright? Yae, I had the weirdest dream. I dreamed that I wasn't a useless loser with a sword anymore. I even beat one of the Mono's disciples. I thought we could finally open a dojo of our own now, but then I realized that I couldn't control my own body, and there was this voice in my ear talking to me constantly. I was terrified and I wanted to take control of my body back, but I couldn't. And the voice kept talking about manliness. Shingo, we shouldn't have made that wish. We summoned a spirit and it possessed you. Yes, and had we not come to your rescue, your life wouldn't have been over before too much longer. Then the spirit would have haunted your brother until he died of fatigue too.
Thank you, Lady Gucci.
Thank you, Lady Gucci, and thank you for your assistance, exorcism experts. Alright, take him to get some rest. He's very weak right now, having been possessed for quite a few days. You will experience a high fever, but it won't be fatal. Remember, this is the price you pay. At this point, I would normally lecture you on the dire consequences of using occult methods to obtain power that does not belong to you. But I think you get the picture now, don't you? Yes, we understand now. We won't do it ever again. Thank you, Lady Gucci. Thank you, exorcists. We'll be on our way then. Come on, Shingo. Well, guys, this was a really easy fight. Miko, would they really have lost their lives if we hadn't gotten involved? And if so, why the heck? Why the heck were you so reluctant to help out? They would have been fine. I had to scare them a little though, otherwise I hardly think these two lazy rascals would have learned their lesson. So, is that possessed Shingo? You saw it all for yourselves. I'm sure you can figure out what kind of spirit has possessed him, can't you? A master of the sword, lots of strength and passion, but doesn't like tofu. Paimon's got it. It was an Oni. Correct. Although it possessed Shingo, it didn't have any ill intentions. As a matter of fact, it actually seemed like it was trying to train Shingo to become bolder. Fair enough, but it seems like it had the opposite effect. Tossing salt caused it to temporarily leave Shingo's body. Then you exhausted its strength by biting it so it disappeared. Even if we'd done nothing at all, Shingo would have eventually become too weak for his body to hold. It would have been more stressful for Shingo and Yae that way. Still, the experience may ultimately have been more effective than me scaring them into submission with a little exaggeration. Well, the main thing is that nobody got hurt. Alright, seems like we have wrapped up everything here. Come on, off we go. Hold on, Miko. You say everything's wrapped up, but are you sure about it? You mean you disagree? The incantation they used in the book, a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. Oh, you mean that they got the incantation from that book? Yes, I know the one. Actually, that book's the whole reason we came looking for you at the shrine today. Incantations seem really popular right now.
Human
beings don't have powers like us, you guys. It's quite understandable for them to be interested in incantations to summon the supernatural. That's not the point. The problem is that the incantations in the book are actually capable of summoning spirits and stuff. And loads of people are trying it. Even then, humans only have so much strength. Even if they do successfully summon a spirit with the incantation, it won't stay with them for very long. I really wouldn't fret about it. But who wrote this book and why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here? What do you think, lovely dream? It does worry me a bit. If Miko says it's fine, we probably don't need to worry. I am more curious about Miko's reaction. You're right. Big events in the light novel market should be at the center of her attention, surely. But she doesn't seem to care about this book at all. Lady Yae, I finally found you. This is Kuroda, editor from Yae Publishing House.
Kuroda,
what are you doing here?
I'm here to report
on Yae Publishing House sales for the last month.
Please take a look.
All the numbers are here. Please take a look.
Let me see.
What?
What?
We're losing market share.
Yes.
Yes, overall bestseller, reader's favorite, and reading ranking.
In all categories.
Trending ranking. We're being beaten in all categories. One book is topping all the charts. It's called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. Oh, you see, so she's now worried about her income, so she's going to do something about this, I suppose.
Both of you, back here now.
Both of you, back here now. Miko, what is that? What is it? You have a really scary look on your face right now.
Things
just got serious. A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is an all-around hit. Summarily beating the novels of the Yae Publishing House by every analysis. Define serious. Just what is that supposed to mean? I worked extremely hard to promote our latest featured work, and now our rival book comes out of nowhere and steals our thunder. If this isn't the very definition of intolerable, I don't know what it is. I have to come up with a counter plan, and you are going to help me. Huh? How is this our problem all of a sudden? Paimon, please. Who wrote this book and why? Don't we think there might be bigger safety risks here? Am I to take it that the safety of the people of Inatsuma isn't so important in your eyes after all? Wait, what just happened? Again, you technically have a point, but this feels all wrong. Nothing's wrong, okay? Come on, we're going to war. I'm going to head back and make some preparations. Meet me outside the Yae Publishing House. Oh my goodness, so this isn't over. I knew that this story quests with legendary characters are not short, but this is going to be very, very long, I think. Alright, so now we need to go to Yae Publishing House. Let's go there. Okay guys, I'm continuing the next day, the actual day. So it may guys, this quest is going to be a little bit long. I hope that you don't mind. Alright, Miko, we're here. So what's your plan of action to deal with this rival book? Why don't you take a guess?
I'll give you a hint.
I'll give you a hint. It's to do with the Yae Publishing House. Oh, by my nose, combine the reputation of the Yae Publishing House with the status of Gucci Yae, and tell everyone that the incantations in that book are dangerous. Oh wow, your first guess, and you got it absolutely wrong. I knew that. Yeah, wait, seriously? That wasn't it.
A first-hand guide
To Summoning Spirits is the hottest light novel right now. If we did as you suggested, we would effectively be advertising to everyone that the incantations are real. In bending over backwards, trying to warn everyone about the dangers, all we would accomplish is to create more curious readers ready to try them out. Also, sales for the book would only increase further. Okay, yeah, that would be pretty catastrophic. Oh, how about we confiscate all the copies? Leaving aside the issue of the enormous manpower and resources such an operation would require, going to such lengths over a light novel would be extremely disruptive to the lives of Inazumans. But that means there's nothing we can do. Well, I've been thinking. I've read a first-hand guide to Summoning Spirits. It has many other good qualities besides the incantations alone. The book contains many ancient, kaiden, or tales of the supernatural. It is written in a very engaging way. That is why the book has become so popular. I think we are going to have a difficult time trying to rein in its popularity while it's the only work in its league on the market. Wait, so you mean... That's right. How do you get rid of the next big thing? You replace it with the next big thing. She's so boxy, right? So what we are going to do is create Inzuma's newest hit novel. Smash our rival sales numbers and win our readers back. That is how Yae Miko wages war. Incidentally, this will also be the best way to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to Summoning Spirits. Wait, Miko, so you want us to write a novel? Can I really do that? I've never written a novel before. Well, becoming an accomplished novelist certainly isn't an overnight process. But let's not forget that I am the chief editor of the Yae Publishing House. I have my ways. I did say this is what we are going to do. I trust that the word teamwork is in your vocabulary.
Anyway, there is a writer's submission
event going on at the moment. Start by talking to readers and finding out what they're into. When you have an idea of what the current trends are, come back and see me.
I'll be at you
restaurant. Find me there when you're done. I will assemble a team and we can work while we eat. Okay, so what should we do? Go to the submissions event to listen to what the readers like. Alright, so it is nearby, right? By the way, guys, we are going to summon for Kokomi one more time or even 2 times today because this is the next day already. And I have collected some more Prima Gems, so we have 272, and after this quest we are going to have some more, I hope so. Yeah. Let's talk to the readers. Kuyota. I've been reading light novels for a long time now. I'm mainly into big, ambitious fantasy works with an original core concept and good storytelling. These days though, everyone seems to be imitating each other. Most of the time I can guess what the story is about just from the title. recent book worth mentioning as a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. Not only is it a good story, but the descriptions are really true to life. So much so that I'm almost wondering if maybe the author really has met all those yokai before. Okay, so he likes this book. I think that everyone will say as well.
I'll be honest.
I read light novels for the cheap thrills.
In most
In most traditional stories, the protagonist usually has this long and drawn-out character arc, usually involving a process of separation, loss, and ultimately growth and renewed strength. It reads well, and everything is just a little slow-paced for me. By contrast, there's this popular light novel at the moment called A First-Hand Guide Summoning Spirits, where the protagonist is super strong right from the get-go. That's what I mean by cheap thrills. Action-packed right from page 1. The protagonist is a kitsune who has not only mastered the secret of art, the secret art of incantations, but also tea ceremony, painting, and calligraphy. Wow, so let me guess, this one also likes this book.
The key to a successful light novel is having
Having
good
a good illustrations,
what they should
contain,
and which artist you should commission for them.
blah blah blah.
Good
Good
illustrations make up for bad
blah
writing.
blah blah.
But on the flip side, a bad illustration. There's a saying
that light novels are essentially a case of buy art, get where it's free.
I'd
I'd
agree
agree
with
with that.
Too bad most of the top
The
artists
parts
have
have jam-packed schedules, so it's extremely difficult to commission that.
The illustrations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits are
Here we go,
incredible.
here we
Like,
go.
it's unlike any art style I've ever
The
seen.
illustrations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits are incredible, but it's unlike any art style I've ever seen before. So you see, yeah, there is much more to light novels that Paimon realized. Let's go tell our findings to Yae Miko. Everyone is telling us about this book and how they liked it because of different things. Okay, where is Yae Miko? She's waiting for us in this restaurant, right? Yeah. How do you say? Yu restaurant. Yu. I don't know. There you are. Let me introduce the team.
You've already met
Junkichi and Shigeru. Shigeru is an experienced editor and Junkichi is the author he's partnered with. Junkichi is working through a creative lull at the moment, but all his past works have been very popular with young people. He has developed a distinct and enduringly popular style.
Sotomi's Yae
Publishing House has ace in the hole. Her specialty is that she can write all kinds of completely different stories, and all under different pen names. As for what those names are, well, that's a trade secret.
They will be teaming
up with us to collectively create the novel that knocks a first-hand guide to summoning spirits off its perch. So, feeling better about my plan now. Okay, so we are going to make a book together with these people, with the editor, author, and Yae, right? Yeah, it definitely makes sense. Now then, tell me what you found about the reader's preferences. You tell Yae Miko the reader's thoughts. All very true. An original core concept, a fast pace, quality illustrations, and lots of action. This is the formula that will guarantee good sales numbers. More importantly than that, even though it's a work of fiction, we have to deliver a sense of realism. Paimon followed pretty much all of that, but there is still one question. What are we actually gonna write about? For example, we know we need an original core concept, but how do we come up with one? Before you can answer that question, you have to understand your target audience. Take a first-hand guide to summoning spirits, for example. When I read it, all I find is common knowledge to the kitsune, but to the general public. It's bursting with new and interesting ideas. It all comes down to the size of the information gap between author and reader. As a traveler, there must be a great many things you know about that are complete unknowns to the people of Inazuma. What is commonplace to you may be fresh and original to them. Alright, so maybe we can take inspiration from our time in Mondstadt and Leo. But that would make it completely different genre than a first-hand guide to some experience. Is that gonna be a problem?
Not at all.
Not at all. You don't have to worry so much about how to compete with that book. All you have to do is provide some interesting ideas based on your travel experiences. As long as the core content is interesting, my expert team here will be able to flesh out the details. Alright, let's start with chapter 1 then. What are you thinking, lovely dream? Reincarnated in another world, encounters with airborne emergency rations, the work-shy bard, the dragon and the grand adventure. This sounds like a great one. Let's see here. The protagonist arrives in Mondstadt for the first time to the sight of a dragon flying around and wreaking havoc in the city. With the help of some trusty companions, the protagonist successfully defeats the dragon. But then, the dragon suddenly turns into a beautiful young woman. Humans, let us work together to build a better future. The love story between human and dragon begins today. Well, that was an unexpected development. What happened to the Grand Adventure? The Grand Adventure is just the protagonist's name. What? But that's so misleading. Out of maximum of 10 points, I'd give that a 9. The story certainly goes in an unorthodox direction, and the Dragon Girl sounds destined to be a hit character. Approved. What the heck? Good job, little one. You're not only drawing on your own experiences, but it seems you're filtering them through the lens of the kinds of light novels you've read in the past. I think you really understand what we are trying to do here.
Thoughts from the
experts. Are we able to work with this general framework to make an interesting story? Yeah, we think it works. I tend to overcomplicate the core concept if I'm not careful, so this deals with that problem. That's good.
Okay,
we're done with chapter 1. Let's move on to chapter 2. Won't that do for now?
Readers will
devour your content a lot more quickly than you think. If we don't keep delivering the goods now, we have caught their attention. All our hard work so far is in vain.
Hurry,
chapter 2, let's go. Can't you see that Satomi is waiting? What's wrong with you, lovely dream? You don't look so good. I can't think of any more stories. My mind's gone blank. What a pity. I thought your beginner's luck would carry you a little further before it came to this. But alas, the time has come prematurely. Before it came to what? What happened?
The bane
of our existence, writer's block. It's your arch nemesis for life, appearing without warning and inflicting a pain worse than death upon the writer. They sell their souls just to get their muse back. Sounds awful. When this happens, the best thing you can do is have a bite to eat and take a proper break. Boss, get me a plate of fried tofu and get some kushikatsu for this too. Just the basic kind will do. Don't worry, this is my treat. Your treat? Oh, wait a minute, Miko. We'll be getting paid for all the hard work we're doing, right? Of course, everyone that takes part in the creative process will be paid. Alright, cool. Then let's press on. The story is fun and action-packed with no dark undertones. Also, there are a great many legends about Rex Lapis. I'm sure it will spark the people's curiosity.
I, for one,
think there's a sizable market for this. Approved. Alright, well, let's just hope Jean-Lee doesn't mind. Great, well, now suddenly can get started on that.
Leave it to me, Lady Yae.
Leave it to me, Lady Yae. Okay, and I guess that we have to make another story, right?
Third chapter, shall we?
Third chapter,
I can
that's
help
right.
with this one. We can use the
About
vision hunt
Inazuma in the
degree or
third
your
chapter, shall
experience in
we?
the resistance.
I can help with
Any
this one.
ideas?
We can use the vision hunt degree or your experience in the resistance. Any ideas? Stop this. Come on, let's get rid of this vision hunt degree. Farewell, literature hunt degree. Starting as a resistance soldier.
Clearly very closely based on your own personal experience
with no major changes at all. Well, I'm running low on inspiration. That's fine, since it's something that took place in Inazuma. It might actually be more interesting to readers if it's grounded in the truth. One thing though, we'll need to rewrite the part about me giving you the Amamori. Let's change it to the mysterious Lady Kitsune teaches the protagonist a spell that can make their wishes come true. The protagonist uses this spell. Uses this spell to defeat the Raiden Shogun in battle. That should do the trick. Oh, so we're really going head to head with our rival on this one, huh? I suppose so. Once they're done writing the manuscript, I'll write the passage where the protagonist resides, the Incantation myself. Are we done then? Do you really think this will be able to beat a first-hand guide to summoning spirits?
The
content is fine. Now we just need to promote it. I will contact an artist to make some illustrations. I'm positive they will be at least as good as those in a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. We'll also need an endorsement on a paper band around the book. I can get the wonderful Miss Hina to write that.
She runs a regular
Q&A column in That's Life magazine. The people of Inazuma absolutely adore her.
You're
free to take a break while the creative team is doing their work, but please go by the Yae Publishing House at some point to commission. Miss Hina for that recommendation. Once our light novel is complete, let's meet at the writer's submission event. Go to the Yae Publishing House to complete the endorsement. So for now we're just reading dialogues, lots and lots of dialogues, guys. What do you think about this quest? Did you like it? I personally like when it is more action in the story, but for now it is just a lot of dialogues. Well, you know my opinion about this. I don't like dialogues very much because I can read a book if I want to, and here I just want to play. Alright, so this is the Yae Publishing House and Kuroda. Let's talk to him. You tell Kuroda about the situation.
Miss
Hina doesn't usually do endorsements, but since it's Lady Gucci that's asking, we'll see what we can do.
With Miss Hina getting so
What?
popular lately,
What? I just tapped on the screen.
still prefers to focus all
But
her
Miss Hina
efforts
not
on
interesting
replying
in
to
any
readers'
blah blah
letters
blah
and turns down every
promotions.
promotion.
Maybe that's why her fans like her so much.
I'm getting off topic here. Anyway,
Okay, some blah 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 about Miss Hina. Miss Hina is Goro, right? Spoilers. We'll do our best. So, if you don't mind, I just skipped some simple dialogues. They're just a little bit empty, so guys, I've decided to turn off the dialogues of the game because brings the completed light novel. Are you sure you'd like to submit this entry? Let me see. The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler by Thousand Tents. What a strange pen name. Definitely you're doing. Having been around you so much recently, I'm slowly starting to understand your unique tastes. What do you mean strange? It took a lot of work by a lot of different people to get this thing finished. Don't you think it's a very descriptive pen name? We'll get this printed as a matter of priority and conduct trial sales in pilot locations throughout Inazuma. I'll announce the sales numbers in 3 days. Uh-oh, Paimon's getting a little nervous now. Do you really think this is gonna work, lovely dream? We had a top-notch team. We are all professionals. That's right, be confident in your work. That's exactly how a light novelist should be. Okay, then I'll sign you up. Please come back in 3 days for the results. Thank you all for your submission. I wish you the very best of luck. Alright, so wait for 3 days. Now we need to wait for 3 days, and I guess that we can just use the clock in the Paimon's menu. 1, 2. Okay, let's wait for 2 days first. Okay, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. And the second day started. I like the sunsets and the sunrises here in Genshin Impact. They are so beautiful usually. Okay, and the third day like this. Okay. Let's go. Usually in my city where I live, there is no much sun, and it is so beautiful. It is so nice to see all these sunsets and sunrises. Okay, so 3 days passed, and what's now? Oh, you are all finally made it. Good news, everyone. I just received word that your light novel is flying off the shelves. Multiple sales locations are asking when we will be printing more copies. Woohoo, that's great. This level of success is an amazing accomplishment for a new work. Most new books don't sell 30% of what you've sold. I have free copies for each of you here. Please take them. The payment will follow shortly, and I will notify you to come and collect it when the time comes. This is all great, but oh yeah, the whole reason why we made this light novel was to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. We sold a lot of copies, but it doesn't feel like we accomplished our goal. How do spells of Lady Kitsune to get rid of the discomfort. That proves that the incantations in this book are more potent than the ones everyone was trying before. Pretty much everyone I know is desperate to try it out, just waiting for a moonless night. Really? Well, I'd better go and prepare too. Well, feeling less worried now. Wow, you are right. Everyone's shifting focus. But what's this moonless night that they are talking about? Paimon doesn't remember that detail from the brainstorming session. This is something that will become very important to us further down the line. Alright, it's time to move on to the next phase of the plan. There is a phase 2. Of course, behind every book that hits the market lies an author, right? Oh yeah, if we leave him to his own devices, he might just write another guide to summoning spirits. Also, we still need to figure out what his motive for writing it was. Exactly, that's what we need to take care of next. Fortunately, I've already managed to identify the author. He's a failed light novelist named Tomoyuki. Yes, Tomoyuki. But when we went to ask him about it, he had no recollection whatsoever of having written the book. Wait, so does this mean? Yes, this is another case of possession, only this time whoever possessed him actively sought him out. After his novel submission failed, he was walking aimlessly in Araomi. In frustration, he shouted out, "Please someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." After that, he lost consciousness. But the spirit that wrote the book has already left him now, right? So what are we supposed to do? Simple. It wrote a summoning incantation in the book, didn't it? So we can just use its own method to make it manifest itself. And you, my little friend, are the perfect candidate for this role. This sounds very dubious. Is it too late for me to back out? Oh, what are you talking about? The fun's just about to begin. Okay, so we have the book and what else? And now we need to go to the summoning ritual side. Okay, and what's with the book? What do we need to do with it? I don't quite understand. Okay, let's go. I really hope that this quest will not be very long from this moment, because I really want to wish for Kokomi once more. What's that cave over there? Have I been? Oh, this isn't the cave. Okay, everything's okay. So there is Yae Miko standing and waiting for us, and this is, I guess, a new domain made especially for this quest, right? Alright, let's talk to Yae Miko. Maybe make a photo together. Okay, let's just talk to her. Miko, what is this place? The ideal spot for a little meet and greet with a certain elusive author. This is the place where we are most likely to succeed in summoning the spirit. Really? But it feels so eerie here. That seems rather fitting, considering that we are dealing with the spirits of the deceased here. What are you so afraid of, honestly? We are finally about to meet the true author of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. Aren't you excited? Paimon's heart is pounding, but Paimon's pretty sure it's not because of excitement. also have my Raiden, Zhongli, Xingqiu, and Venti. I don't know if Venti is good in there, but we'll see. Okay, let's enter. And start. Electro is required, but we have Raiden, Shogun, and we will have Yae Miko, so it's okay, I guess. And if we need healing, we have Xingqiu. Okay, so here is our Yae Miko. How beautiful is she? Look at her. I really want to get her in her next rerun. Let's have a look at her weapons and stuff here. Crit rate 76 and crit damage 158. That's good. Energy recharge is not very good. And no electro damage bonus. That's strange. For weapon, she has her Kagura's Fairy Team. For artifacts, Noblesse Oblige. This is strange. Okay, and 3 constellations. I'm not surprised because when we were trying out Raiden, we also had 3 constellations. But okay, let's begin this domain now. What is happening? What a weird painting. Miko, do you know what it's supposed to show? Probably a scene from ancient Inazuma. It's a good piece of artwork and all, but it's also kinda eerie, so it's a bit scary. Looks like the artist signed their name, Rakusai. It's not very clear.
Let's go inside and
Let's go inside and take a look. Alright, so I hope that we will not have a lot of dialogues in this domain. Interesting painting. So, what's here? Just some reddish. I like these paintings. I saw them in practically every domain here in Inazuma. Alright, so let's just. Oh, so we have.
right here. Shine down.
We have our first enemies here.
Let me read your verse. Think you can get away? Let's play. There is no escape. Ha, ha. Right now. Emerge.
Okay,
Right now.
it was easy. It was pretty easy because our Yae Miko is 3 constellations girl here. So, Prima Gems, this is very, very good. And some chicken, or foal as they say, is also very, very good. So let's go. Let's go here. This place is huge. Hey, is that a mirror?
A mirror? There's a really weird looking stool as well. Wonder what it's for.
Ah, I
I
see.
see. This setup is quite
This
handy.
setup is quite handy. Saves me
Saves
a lot of work. Alright, go and take a look around. There should be a mechanism somewhere that makes the whole room move.
Corner lamp stands reset and activated. Activate the lamps using electro. So we need to activate. Lamp stand has been activated. So where's the lampstand begins to move slowly.
Shine down.
Some more opponents here. hiding. So yeah, this is strange. I always wonder why is this happening, because I don't like when it is too loud. Okay.
No escape. Is that all?
Oh my goodness.
Emerge right now.
So we need to use
Inazuma shines eternal.
our Raiden's burst because it is already full. You guys, I have volume at 2. I don't know why it is so loud. But okay, some carrot here. Let's go. Where should we go? I have seen the lamp over here somewhere, but I don't know. Let's try to open maybe this door. So what do we have here? Wheat and nothing else. And maybe, oh, here's the common chest. Great. 2 prima gems. Good. Okay, so where should we go? I can see the arrow over there. How can I go there? Oh, there it is. Another common chest, wonderful. So, how do we activate all these lamps? I don't understand. 1 lamp, 2nd lamp, and where's the 4th? What is this? This is the 3rd. I don't understand. Okay.
Emerge. Right now. Right here. Illusion shattered. Ring cutter. No, my sword.
Brace yourselves.
Okay, so I don't understand why there are so many of these guys over here, because I don't know. Let's fight.
There is no escape.
Time for takeoff.
Emerge. Right here. I'm always watching. Emerge right now. Shine down. Let me lead you ahead.
Order guide.
Rain outlines your fate.
Okay, so this was not very hard as usual, but also my Raiden is pretty good. I think maybe you will not agree with me, but I think so. The lampstand begins to move slowly. And what? What now? I don't understand. So we have some kind of and where are these guys? I don't understand. Where should we go to get to these guys? This is strange. This is strange. Okay, so we need to go here, I guess, right? And fight them. Okay, okay, okay.
There is no
I got
escape.
it.
Right now. Emerge. Nothing lasts forever.
Let's have a look.
Right here. Right now. Illusion shattered.
So, where is another lamp? This is a complicated domain, actually. I don't know how to solve this puzzle. this is the upper floor, I guess. Where's the lamp? Maybe we need to go up here. Let's have a look. Okay. Have I been here before? I think that we have. But whatever. Oh no, there is another chest.
Right here. Emerge. Right now. Rain cutter. Think you can get away?
Okay.
Now you shall perish.
And another common chest with the 2 prima gems, it's good. But where is the lamp, I wonder? Maybe here. I'm completely lost in this domain, guys. I don't know where I should go. But let's have a look, let's try something. Because this is also complicated. No. All these doors, they look exactly the same, and this is really, really hard to understand because we don't have a map here, do we? No, there is no map in here, so we just have to find the lamp on our own. Oh, by the way, you see there are some sakuras outside. We can see it in the holes in the ceiling. Okay, let's try out some other doors, maybe. No, we have been here already, I guess. Now we just need to find some other place. This is the room with the lamps. So I don't understand. We have this we have these 4 lamps activated. Corner lamp stands reset and activated.
Shine down.
We have all the lamps. Oh, okay, I got it. So we need them to be at the bottom. Okay, okay. Good. We have solved it. And I hope that...
The painting we just saw! It's turning this way along with the whole wall!
I hope that we found all the chests here in this domain. Is that painting we just saw? It's turning this way along with the whole wall. It's getting eerier and scarier. What is this place?
Okay.
Okay, next I will show you a secret kitsune spell. This painting is a swift summoning medium, which means I'll be able to skip many of the more tedious steps.
The murky mirror
reflects the view of Inazuma. In a bygone age, spirits stirred by the sight of the past will be easily drawn to it.
You're up next, little one.
You're up next, little one. Come on, sit yourself down here. Hold on, are we? Surely you're not planning to? Yes, the whole point of a summoning ritual is for a dead person's spirit to possess a living person's body. Oh my goodness, what is going to happen? It is really scary, as Paimon said.
You
saw what happened to that Oni samurai spirit after leaving the host body. He was only able to maintain his form for a very short time before disappearing. Are we positive that summoning a spirit to possess Lovely Dream isn't gonna have any lasting negative consequences? Oh, you really care about the little one quite a lot, don't you? I'm a little jealous. I wish my friends were caring like that. Anyway, are you scared, little friend? Don't you worry. Now, it'll be over soon. Just think of it like having a dream. What they need to do.
Sit on the chair,
stare at the painting, and relax your body and mind. But try and be natural. There's really no need to be nervous. Oh, really? Paimon decided to leave as well. Okay.
Why like she's sitting inside the painting.
It's like she's sitting inside the painting. Oh, it's Paimon seeing things. Did the painting just move? Oh yeah, it's moving. Look at it.
Recite the incantation.
Recite the incantation in your heart, little one. Also, you'll need to have some intense thoughts going through your head. A wish, for example. Now, what kind of wish do we think it would take to summon forth the author of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits? Anyone?
Anyone?
Probably something to do with writing.
Very good.
Very good. The wish needs to be heartfelt, though, so let me help add a little realism to the equation.
The book is selling
exceptionally well, traveler, but we are going to need an outline for chapter 4 as soon as humanly possible. When is the earliest that you can turn it in by? Please, someone, anyone, help me write chapter 4. The painting is moving again. What the? Oh my goodness. The evil spirit is possessing the body of the traveler. Lumine, I guess. Okay, so this is the eyes of the spirit, probably. I never thought the day would come when I'd be summoned using my own ritual, getting a taste of my own medicine. What have we here? Another budding writer. What's come over y'all? Why is everyone wishing for help with their writing? Are novels so popular in this day and age? We got you, so you were the one who wrote the first-hand guide to summoning spirits. What are you trying to do? Why'd you put that summoning incantation in the book, huh? What's your game here? Huh? What's this? Oh. I see. No wonder this felt so familiar. I've walked right into your trap, haven't I? You ask me what my game is here. Well, of course. It was to use the incantation as a means for all the souls of the departed Yukai to make their glorious return to the world and plunge all of Inazuma into a brutal, bloody war. What? Paimon knew it. You had an evil plan all along. Oh, did you know? Then how naive of you to let me possess this body so easily. I sense, yes, great power within her. This was a great mistake, I guess. Good. With this power, no one shall be able to stand in my way. This is funny. Wake up, lovely dream, quick, wake up, we gotta stop him. It is futile. Futile. You shall never wake her again. This body now belongs to me. Hey, come on, wake up, don't let him take your mind. Miko, think of something. Miko. She's laughing. What is happening? You are laughing. Arakusai, you haven't changed a bit. You got on so quickly. Too perfect. Well, you made the face enough times that I couldn't exactly understand. This is what you were going for, yes. Never want to stand on the seventh lines of a good spectacle, are you? Always got to dive in and fan the flames. Ah, you mischievous little kitsune, you.
Look what you've done to this little flying one here.
Look what you've done to this little flying one here. Oh, poor thing, scared witless. You were having plenty of fun playing the bad guy a moment ago. Now you are trying to blame it all on me. Irakisai, Miko, you guys know each other. Yes, we do. Of course we do. Allow me to formally introduce the author of a first-hand guide summoning spirits, Irakisai. No, wait, to be more accurate, it's Irakisai's memory. Memory, but isn't he a spirit? Spirits, memories, they're just witness human memories leaking from the ley lines, didn't you? Well, since there are human memories, of course there are going to be yokai memories too.
In
In life, yokai possess supernatural powers, and even when they are a shadow of their former selves from a bygone era, they still have the ability to control whether they are visible or not.
Yokai memories survive longer in
Typically,
the world
yokai
than those of
memories
humans.
survive longer in the world than those of humans. Indeed. I was wandering around the sacred Sakura's roots
Someone yelling.
when I suddenly heard someone yelling, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel."
Piqued my curiosity.
It piqued my curiosity, so I popped inside his body and wrote a novel for him. So that's how it happened. But why did you include a summoning incantation in the novel? Oh, little one. Not to toot my own horn here, but when I was alive, I wasn't just another kitsune, no. I was a mighty and powerful Tayuko. The memories of other yokai can't possess human bodies at will like I can. But with this incantation, they can go one last little joyride in the world for a couple of days. Anything they are still itching to do, they can go and get it done. But
She's trying to say that all
the commotion this causes is likely to be a great disturbance to the humans. Disturbance? I guess you mean that we might leave them with some broken dreams after we leave, huh? Oh yes, and they might have a fever or whatever. But you know, I actually think that the most admirable thing about human beings is the way that they go out and shape their fate with their own two hands, given that they are not born blessed with the same powers that we enjoy. As for those who would rather draw on external power than seek to improve themselves, it's quite right that they learn their lesson eventually. So when you think about it, we're actually doing the humans a big favor. Miko, you agree, don't you? Yes, that's what I thought too. Alright then, you're finally convinced by when you guys were right. What are you scared of, little one? Don't be deceived by her day-to-day antics. Miko is actually one of the most powerful yokai out there.
Not only that,
Irakusai, but my latest work has been the book you wrote, a first-hand guide to summoning spirits, to become the most popular in Inazuma. Of course, you would never want to make extra work for yourself, where you can help it, and yet you went to all these lengths to find my painting room and even took the trouble to summon me. I knew you must have some ulterior motive. You were always the one to pick a quarrel with me when we all used to gather around and share stories. Alright, you win, I lose. Happy now? I finally get to hear you say it centuries later. Oh, I must say it feels good. I remember when you were just a little girl, always hanging off my shoulders. A few hundred years later, you're all grown up. Orakusai, how much time do you have left? Not much. That goes for all of us, actually. We've all got to go back where we came from in the end. Everyone's quite content in many ways, but they still can't help but ask, are we ever going to have another Huyakiyako? I don't know how to read this word. Huyakiyako. Okay.
Don't you worry about that.
Don't you worry about that, Rakusai. Arrangements are being made. When my bell rings, it means the moonless night is upon us. Great, wonderful, fantastic. Miko, it's been nice catching up, but I'd better conserve my energy if I want to stick it out until then. So I'll be on my way now. Alright, goodbye then, Rakusai. One last thing, Miko. I just want to know, have you been well all these years?
I've been great.
I've been great, of course. Every day is a happy one.
Especially
these days. Not only do I have my light novels, but I've also met these two delightfully nosy outlanders. And even A is finally starting to come to her senses. Quite a miracle, given how big-headed she can be. Oh, well, great. That's fantastic. Urakusai, you'd be right at home in this era.
A great storyteller and
artist like yourself would be the Yae publishing house ace in the hole. And I would personally be hounding you over your next installment. So funny. Okay, so Urakusa was her old friend. He disappeared now. Okay. Are you awake? How are you feeling?
Are you all there?
Are you all there?
Like
Here,
last time.
like last time. Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you beat me to it.
Oh, you beat me to it.
Looks like
your brain is intact. So your first possession, huh? What was it like? I remember everything pretty clearly. I just couldn't get in on the conversation myself. Good. Saves me from having to explain everything again. Hearing Urakusai admit defeat.
Wonderful mood. In return, it's only fair that we
Admit
make sure to
defeat
deliver
has
on
put
what
me
we're all
in the
hoping
most
for.
wonderful mood. In return, it's only fair that we make sure to deliver on what they are all hoping for. You mean the moonless night? They want to do a Hyakiyako. Yes, that they only represent a tiny proportion of the memories in the ley lines. It will still be quite a sight to behold when the time comes. Since you've come this far, why don't you do one last thing for me, huh? I'll need your help with the ritual. You cannot be serious, Miko. After all that, you still have more errands for us. You guys teamed up to scare Paimon just now. If you think Paimon's gonna do anything you ask for, think again.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on. I'm really only asking you to finish what you started. Besides, your paychecks are still in my hands. Paimon's paycheck. My paycheck. Well, there's no way out now. We're in too deep. Okay, so we have this precious chest. That's wonderful. With 10 primogems in it. Good. And nothing else left. So we need to just leave domain and go to Inazuma again, I guess. So they are really talking a lot in this quest. I'm really a little bit even tired to read all this stuff. But I hope that you like it and that you relax from it, from all of my reading and the voices from the game. But now we just need to go to the Sakura and I guess talk a little more with Yae Miko.
Well, hello there, my little
helpers. So nice of you to join me. You're right on time too. As if we had a choice. We just want our paychecks. So Miko, what exactly do we have to do to make this Hyakiyako happen? Hyakiyako happen.
Also, to be clear, we actually have no idea what it even means.
Let me just make the sound of the game a little bit less so I can hear myself more clearly. Also, to be clear, we actually have no idea what it even means. It might sound ominous, but to put it simply, the Hyakiyako is just a gathering of the yokai. Back in the day at yokai gatherings, once everyone had plenty to drink, one by one they'd start soaring into the sky with their yokai powers. There were so many of them that their silhouettes would block out the moon. memories that leak from the ley lines are weak. They are no longer able to fly. So I'll be performing a convocation ritual for them, gathering all the wandering memories together in one place. When the time comes, they will gather in the sky above the Grand Narigami Shrine. Once their energy is spent, they will be satisfied and return to where they belong. I see, I understand. All the preparations for the ritual have actually been made well in advance. Remember the incantation and the mention of the moonless night that I added to our novel. Oh yeah, something about reciting the secret spells of Lady Kitsune on a moonless night. That's the one. Actually, it's not a wish-granting incantation at all. It's a spell to help calm the ley line memories. When the time comes, let's all pitch in and help send them on their way. What do you need from me? I will start the ritual preparations shortly, and at that time I need you to do two things. First, tell the shrine maidens to leave the mountain. During the Hyaku, a whole swarm of yokai memories will be hanging around in the air above the Grand Narigami Shrine. Having the shrine maidens leave avoids the bothersome issue of someone potentially getting possessed. After that, I will commence the ritual and the memories will begin to congregate. This will take some time. I need you at the foot of Mountain Yoko during this part to keep an eye on nearby monster activity. The memories are normally dispersed and don't pose a threat, but when their energy is concentrated, it is likely to disturb the monsters. They may see this as an opportunity to try and make it up the mountain. I need you to fend them off so that doesn't happen. Alright, got it, then what? Well, if at that point you felt like coming to the shrine and getting a close-up view of the yokai, I wouldn't say no. Okay, let's get going. Tell the shrine maidens to leave the shrine temporarily. This is not a maiden, right? Okay, so there is a maiden. Maki.
Descend the mountain?
Descend the mountain are those Lady Gucci's orders. Yae Miko said the ritual she's gonna perform soon might pose a physical danger to you all. I see. I'll evacuate everyone right away. What about you? We'll be taking care of a couple other things for her. And once we're done with that, we're gonna come back and do the ritual together. Because we want to make sure she's safe too.
It seems like Lady
Gucci places great trust in you. Lady Gucci's never allowed anyone else to be in her presence when she's conducted rituals like this in the past. Thank you for helping with the ritual and good luck. Don't worry, we're much stronger than we look. Come on, let's go deal with the monsters down the mountain. Alright, so where are these monsters? We have one place only, right? Okay, nothing hard, I guess. Nothing too hard. Just one spot of the monsters. Let's go. I like how the trees are moving from above, I guess. From above, right? They're like making circle movements. This is funny. Where are these monsters? Is this the monster? No, I think that it is not. It is just how do you call her? Just a simple enemy that just always here. She's just always here. Nothing special. We need to go to the main road. This was not
find your fate. Torn to oblivion. Shine down.
Alright. Some more of them now.
There is no escape.
Time for takeoff.
So where are these new monsters?
Witness the power of good one.
Okay, I see.
Shine down.
There's so many of them.
Come on, you can do it.
Now you shall perish.
Okay, I'm just jumping around.
Illusion shattered.
Think you can get away?
Stabilize. Order guide.
There is no escape.
Ring cutter. No, my sword.
How many of them are going to be here?
Monsters.
Oh, this is all. This is it,
What do you
right?
think the ritual is?
Let's head back to the Grand Narigami Shrine and take a look. Okay, let's go. Teleport. Okay. And now we need to just return. Okay, here we go.
So many. They're everywhere. Huh?
Yes, the memories of the yokai. They haven't been able to relax and soar through the air like this for a long time. Come with me. You all right, little one? You look a little nervous.
It's just, Hyman's never seen anything like this before. Whoa, they've really blocked out the moon.
It does look a little intimidating, doesn't it? But I know them. They may be loud and brash at times, but they are good and brave souls. Even after losing their lives in a brutal war, they have never given in to grief or despair. Alas, their time is short.
Do they really have to go?
It's a feast, and all feasts come to an end. Since you're sorry to see them leave, why don't you do the recital along with me? O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment, in reverence I perform this rite.
In reverence, I perform this rite.
To be a guiding light.
Huh? Wow, so beautiful! Look! Lights are coming from Inazuma City!
The book says, recite the secret spells of Lady Kitsune tonight, and our wishes will come true.
O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment.
I perform this rite to be a guiding light. Your unrivaled power will be honored eternally.
Murakusai, you asked if I was doing well. Really, every day is a happy day for me. But watching you all leave now, I can't help but feel a little lonely. Just a little, of course. Just as I thought.
Okay, so this was another beautiful animation story from Hoyoverse for us. It was really beautiful and a little bit sad as usual. So, yeah, I think the story comes to an end. Just as I thought, the ritual went very smoothly. Thank you both. Miko, are you alright? I'm great. But the look on your face just now. I'm fine, seriously. Really, honestly, you do. Miko. Fine. Well, if your dad set on doing something for me, you can treat me to a meal. Sure, no problem. A meal it is. A meal, it's a deal. Okay, we'll see you soon then. Okay, so I have just turned the time to the next day. Again, one more time, and apparently it was the time, so we need to just go to the restaurant to Inazuma. And let's eat something. I think that it will be it for this quest. I really hope. And we will be able to summon a little bit for Kokomi again. Oh, the wait is unbearable. How has the next chapter of the Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler not been released yet? It was quite a surprise when the moonless night finally came. Yeah, that huge black cloud over Mountain Yugo that night. It just seems to form out of nowhere. But then nothing happened after I made a wish using the method in that book. I guess light novels are just fiction after all. That night was definitely the nail in the coffin for the incantations from novels we've had. Still, something tells me the Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler will remain an interesting series for a long time to come. Paimon can't see me go anywhere. Guess she's not out here. Maybe she went inside already. Let's head in and look for her. Let's go. Let's go inside. Okay. Alright.
My little friends.
My little friends, there you are. Miko, what is this? You started eating without us. I did, yes, you're paying after all. The thought of being able to eat the most expensive dishes and drink the finest sake, all for absolutely free. Oh, I just couldn't wait any longer. Boss, see these two faces here? Remember them? They're the ones picking up the bill later. Alrighty. What's gotten into you? Come on, sit yourself down. You have to try this fish. It's found exclusively in the waters around Serai Island. They shipped it to Inazuma overnight, and it was still alive right up until I ordered it. Or maybe you'd rather try this. I know. I normally can't bring myself to drink sake this expensive either. If you don't drink alcohol, that's fine too. There are all kinds of fruit juices covering the whole price spectrum. Miko, you are outrageous. Last time we were here working on the novel, all you ordered for us was the plainest kushikatsu. Strange, I remember no such thing. Well, I certainly remember it. Kushikatsu and fried tofu, that was it. Oh, so what? You did offer to treat me to a meal, didn't you? Anyway, I'm something of a VIP, you know. Would you find it embarrassing to treat me anything short of lavishly? Miko, this meal is going to be super expensive. Aren't you afraid we won't be able to afford it? Oh, don't you worry about that. You can most definitely afford it. They're still printing your light novel by the batch, you know. You have quite the generous payment due. What? Oh, darn it. She tricked us into this lovely dream. Miko was after our Mora from the very beginning. Shouldn't have let our guard down. We've been taken for a ride. Oh, the looks on your faces right now. Too perfect. Oh, by the way, since nobody's wishes came true on the moonless night, novels with incantations are no longer in vogue. So you'll have to come up with something new for the next chapter of the miraculous adventures of the traveler. The deadline is looming. I'm counting on you. Oh, this Miko, little fox. So here we go, 60 Prima Gems, and our two girls sitting right next to each other. Let me take a quick photo. Okay guys, so it was it. It was the whole story quest. It was really long in my opinion, but these quests are usually pretty long, so not surprised. And let's try again to summon for Kokomi, right? Let me take the traveler. Okay, here we go. And let's go to the Sangonomiya shrine and try to wish for Kokomi. We have two bulls, I guess, right? Let's just head to this place over here. This is where Kokomi is supposed to live. Yeah, right. And we have yes, we have two intertwined fates, and we need to choose the right banner as well. Okay, so let's wish the first one. Let's go, Kokomi, come home. Eventually, no, nothing here. And the second one for today. Oh, this is purple, so maybe we will have another one. Oh yeah, this is Bennett. This is not bad at all, actually. Bennett is already C4, I guess, now. And we have another intertwined fate. So, please, Kokomi, come home already. We are waiting for you. Oh, another purple. That's wonderful, guys. And this is sacrificial sword. I need this as well. But unfortunately, this is it for today, guys. Let's activate Bennett's constellation. Yes, he is C4 already. Okay, that's it. That is good. What is this constellation doing? Using a normal attack when executing the second attack of passion overloads charge level 1 allows an additional attack to be performed. This additional attack does 135% of the second attack's damage. Okay, I see. So guys, this is it. I guess we were pretty lucky with the two purple wishes today, I guess. And thank you very much for being here with me. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you liked it, and maybe you are even asleep right now. So I just want to wish you the most lovely dream tonight, and I will see you really soon in my next video. And if you liked this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and to subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed yet. This will help my channel to grow, so thank you very much. And also you can hit